My friend, welcome. Let me tell you something. In Kenya, we have green gold, which is tea. We have black gold, which is coffee. But today, on this 16th day of June, 2025, we are talking about red gold. Yes, tomatoes. This humble fruit found in every single Kenyan kitchen is a ticket to prosperity. It is a business that can change your life. From the bustling markets of Marikiti to the quiet roadside stalls in Kisumu, the demand for tomatoes is endless. It is a constant. People need them for kachumbari, for stews, for everything. So are you ready to get your hands dirty? Are you ready to turn red into riches? Oh yes, it's going to be smokin'. The potential is massive, you see. It is not just about planting a seed and waiting. No, this is about strategy. It is about being smart. It is about understanding the market. Many farmers have built homes, educated their children, and secured their futures, all from this vibrant red crop. Think about it, every household, every hotel, every school cafeteria needs tomatoes. The market is right there waiting for you. This is not a story from a faraway land. This is a Kenyan story. It is your story waiting to be written. The journey might have its bumps, but the destination, my friend, is worth every single drop of sweat. The opportunity is ripe for the picking, quite literally. Now let's be clear. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires hard work. It requires dedication. It demands your attention. But the returns? Oh, the returns can be magnificent. In 2025, with new farming techniques and better market access, the game has changed. We are seeing young people, graduates, leaving their office jobs to go into farming. Why? Because they see the vision. They understand that the soil holds more wealth than a corner office ever could. They are the new generation of agripreneurs, and they are turning soil into serious profit. You can be one of them. Believe it, it is possible. So I ask you again, are you ready? Are you prepared to embark on this incredible journey? This guide is your map. It is your step-by-step companion to navigating the world of tomato farming in Kenya. We will cover everything from the tiny seed to the big check. We will talk about the challenges and how to overcome them. We will talk about the victories and how to achieve them. Forget what you thought you knew. This is tomato farming for the modern Kenyan farmer. This is your masterclass. Let's get this show on the road. It's going to be a blockbuster. It all starts with a seed, but not just any seed. My friend, this is your first and most important decision. Choosing the right variety is everything. In 2025, you have choices that our fathers could only dream of. For hot and dry areas like Makueni or parts of the Rift Valley, you need heat-tolerant, disease-resistant varieties like Khalil F1 or Nyota F1. If you are in cooler, wetter areas like Limuru or the slopes of Mount Kenya, a variety like Anna F1, which resists blights, might be your champion. Do your research, talk to your local agrivet. Ask them, what is the best seed for my specific area right now? Don't be shy. A good seed is a down payment on a fantastic harvest. Once you have your champion seeds, it is time to prepare the battlefield. The shamba. Your soil is the bed where your red gold will grow. Tomatoes love well-drained, sandy loam soils. They need a place where their roots can breathe and stretch. Before you do anything, test your soil. A simple pH test kit from an agrivet will do. Tomatoes thrive in a soil pH between 6.0 and 7.0. If your soil is too acidic, you can add agricultural lime. If it is too alkaline, you can add manure. Preparing your land well is like building a strong foundation for a house. Plow deep, at least 30 centimeters to break up any hard pan and allow for good root development. Now let's talk about food for your plants. Fertilizer. Think of it as a power breakfast for your tomatoes. At planting, you need a fertilizer rich in phosphorus, which is crucial for root development. A product like DAP is a popular choice for many Kenyan farmers. A good rule of thumb is to use about 1 spoonful per planting hole. Mix it well with the soil. Don't just throw it in, you must incorporate it properly. And please consider using well-decomposed manure. Organic matter is king. It improves soil structure, water retention, and provides essential nutrients slowly. It is the secret ingredient that makes good soil great. The final step in this stage is spacing. Do not overcrowd your plants. It is a common mistake that leads to disaster. Your tomatoes are not in a matatu, they need their personal space. Proper spacing allows for good air circulation, which helps prevent diseases. It also makes it easier for you to work on your farm, weeding, spraying, and harvesting. A good spacing is 60 centimeters between plants and 75 centimeters between rows. For staked varieties, you might need even more space. Measure it out. Use a string and pegs if you have to. Be precise. This discipline at the beginning will pay you back tenfold. What a setup! You have prepared the land and chosen your seeds. Now the magic begins. It is time for planting. The best practice is to start your seeds in a nursery bed. A nursery is a protected, controlled environment where your delicate seedlings can get a strong start in life. Plant the seeds in rows about 15 centimeters apart in the nursery. Water them gently, perhaps with a watering can that has a rose head, to avoid washing them away. After about 4 to 6 weeks, when the seedlings are about 15 centimeters tall and have 4 to 5 true leaves, they are ready for the main event. They are ready to be transplanted to the main field. What a moment. Transplanting should be done with care. It is a delicate operation. The best time to transplant is late in the afternoon or on a cloudy day. This reduces the shock to the young plants. Water your nursery bed thoroughly before uprooting the seedlings. This makes it easier to pull them out without damaging the roots. When you place the seedling in its new hole in the main field, make sure to plant it deep, up to the first set of true leaves. This encourages more roots to grow along the stem, creating a stronger, more resilient plant. And please water them immediately after transplanting. Give them a welcome drink in their new home. Water is life. For tomatoes, this is the absolute truth. Consistent watering is critical, especially during flowering and fruit development. Irregular watering can lead to problems like blossom end rot. In 2025, drip irrigation is no longer a luxury. It is a smart investment. It delivers water directly to the plant's roots, reducing water wastage and minimizing leaf wetness, which can encourage fungal diseases. If drip irrigation is not yet within your reach, then practice careful basin irrigation. Water deeply and thoroughly 2 to 3 times a week depending on the weather, rather than giving a light sprinkle every day. Check the soil moisture with your finger. The soil should be moist, not waterlogged. As your plants grow taller, they will need your support. Literally. Most high-yielding tomato varieties are indeterminate, meaning they keep growing like vines. They need staking. You can use strong wooden stakes about 2 meters long placed next to each plant. As the plant grows, use soft twine or sisal to gently tie the main stem to the stake. This keeps the plant upright, improves air circulation, and most importantly, keeps the precious fruit off the ground where they can rot or be attacked by pests. Also, keep your shamba clean. Weeding is not a suggestion, it is a command. Weeds compete for water, nutrients, and sunlight. Remove them regularly. A clean farm is a productive farm. Oh yes. My friend, now we must talk about the enemy, the pests and diseases that want to steal your profit. You have worked too hard to let them win. The most wanted criminal in the tomato world is a tiny moth called Tuta absoluta, the tomato leaf miner. This pest can wipe out your entire crop, but do not despair. In 2025 we fight smart. We use integrated pest management or IPM. This means using a combination of methods. Start with prevention. Use pheromone traps like the Tuta lure to monitor and trap the male moths. This tells you when their population is rising. This is your early warning system. What a strategy. Another major threat is blight, both early blight and late blight. These are fungal diseases that thrive in cool, wet conditions. You will see dark spots on the leaves and stems. Prevention is always better than cure. Ensure you have good spacing for air circulation. Avoid overhead watering that wets the leaves. If you see signs of blight, you must act fast. There are effective and safer fungicides available now. Ask your Agribusiness for a good preventative or curative spray. Always follow the instructions on the label, and please, rotate your crops. Do not plant tomatoes or other related crops like potatoes in the same spot year after year. This breaks the disease cycle. Let's talk about whiteflies and aphids. These tiny insects suck the sap from your plants, weakening them and spreading devastating viruses. They are a menace. But again, we can be clever. You can use yellow sticky traps to catch them. The color yellow attracts them. Furthermore, some farmers are now using beneficial insects like ladybugs, which are natural predators of aphids. This is biological control. It is nature's way of keeping balance. For persistent problems, a spray with neem oil, a natural insecticide, can be very effective and is much safer for the environment and for you, the farmer. It is about using a soft hammer before you bring out the big one. The modern approach in 2025 is about vigilance and responsible action. Walk through your farm every day, be an inspector, look under the leaves, check the stems, catch problems when they are small. Keep a record of what you see and what you do. This is farming as a business. It is not just about throwing chemicals at every problem. It is about understanding the ecosystem of your farm. Use protective gear when you must spray. Your health is your greatest asset. By being a smart, observant guardian of your crop, you protect your investment and ensure that your red gold makes it safely to the harvest. The moment of truth has arrived. After weeks of hard work, your plants are heavy with beautiful red fruit. This is the payoff. Knowing when to harvest is key to getting the best price. For distant markets like sending your tomatoes from Nyandarua to Mombasa, you should harvest at the breaker stage. This is when the fruit is still mostly green but shows a tinge of pink or yellow at the blossom end. They will continue to ripen during transport, arriving at the market in perfect condition. For local markets, you can wait until the fruit is firm and fully colored. This gives you the best flavor and a slightly heavier weight. Harvesting is an art. Do not just pull the tomatoes off the vine. This can damage both the fruit and the plant. Use a sharp pair of scissors or a knife to cut the stalk, leaving a small piece of the calyx, the green star-shaped cap, attached. This looks professional and can help the tomato last longer. Harvest in the cool of the morning. The fruit will be firm and less prone to bruising. Handle them gently like you would handle eggs. Place them carefully in clean crates. Do not overfill the crates. Bruised or damaged tomatoes will rot quickly and can spoil the entire crate. Your care at this stage determines your final profit. Now let's talk about the money. The moolah. Finding a good market is just as important as growing a good crop. Do not wait until your tomatoes are ripe to start looking for a buyer. That is a rookie mistake. Start your market research early. Talk to hotel managers, school bursars, and traders in your local town. In 2025, technology is your friend. Use WhatsApp groups for farmers and traders to find out the current prices. Better yet, form or join a farmers cooperative. By pooling your harvest with other farmers, you have more bargaining power. You can fill a whole lorry, and that allows you to negotiate with bigger buyers and get a much better price. Finally, timing is everything. The price of tomatoes in Kenya is a roller coaster. It goes up and down. A smart farmer studies these trends. Prices are often lowest during the main rainy seasons when everyone harvests at the same time. Can you time your planting to harvest during the dry seasons, say January to March or September to October? This is called off-season farming. It might require more investment in irrigation, but the prices you can fetch are often double or even triple the peak season price. It's a bold move, but fortunes favor the bold. My friend, you now have the knowledge. The journey from a simple seed to a healthy bank account is in your hands. Go forth and conquer, make it happen. It's smookin'.